Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. Today we are back in Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires and we are talking everything titles and reputation. And if you want to see more videos on Dynasty Warriors, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel. I also have an active and growing Discord if you want to join that and chat about Dynasty Warriors or any game that you may want to chat about. Don't forget to hit the link which will be down in the description. Now, for those of you that don't know, reputation can be earned while performing certain actions in the kingdom management part of the game. Every time you perform an action, you will get experience for, a particular different type of reputation depending on the action in which you done. And as you level up, you will acquire new titles, and also you'll be able to use this reputation to recruit other officers into your kingdom, or of course get married. Now, the main way to actually get titles, in fact the only way that I know of for sure to get different titles, is by hitting certain barriers within your reputation. So if you achieve, say, 2 and 2 in a two particular reputations, you will earn yourself a title. It will probably be a common title if it's 2 and 2. I think it's 2 and 2, 5 and 5, and 10 and 10. In levels will earn you different titles within the game. And those titles have a massive impact in your gameplay. I think at least for the first maybe 10 hours of my game, I honestly didn't realize just how much titles actually impacted my gameplay. So we're going to talk about that today and kind of give you all the information that I know on titles and reputation and how that impacts your relationship with other officers that you'll meet within your game. Now, if you actually go to the title screen and go on title information, you can actually scan down every single available title within the game. And there's a huge amount of those titles. A lot of them are kind of bound to a particular character, but there's a number of, for instance, the epic titles that you can get and achieve yourself. The title order is common, uncommon, rare, legendary, and then epic. And if you manage to find a title you want, if you look top right hand side of your screen, it will tell you the conditions in which you need to achieve whatever title it is you are looking for. Like, for instance, my favorite title within the game so far is Tyrant. I quite liked it. It allows me to be naughty and I get to increase my evil side by pillaging villages. I quite enjoy that. However, if I want to level that up to epic and get this title, for instance, I needed to also upgrade not only my evil to level 10, but also my command to level 10. Once I met both conditions, I then quickly got my title, and with that I also got some secret battle plans, which I think is pretty awesome. It's a very easy way to kind of get what you want out of the game. So have a little look-see, find out which titles you like the look of, and then set to making sure you get them early game. Also, don't forget, most of the things that you actually unlock throughout your gameplay can be carried on to your next game as well. If we actually have a little look-see at this title that we just got, you'll see that we actually got a plus 50 towards our brave reputation bonus. If you look, it is highlighted in blue. It's a plus 50 to anything that would reward us with the brave leveling. We get 50% more points from it because we've got this title. Anything in blue is a plus, the red is obviously a minus. It's also very good to note that you also acquire secret battle plans for winning battles, and you can see the percentages bottom right of your corner. So you've got a 40% chance to get something common, 40% chance to get something uncommon, and a 20% chance to get something legendary. If you want the epics, they will have particular conditions that will need to be met in order to get them. You can't get them just from the title benefit, unfortunately. One of the best perks to getting a bigger and better title, though, is that you'll have more action points when you go for a stroll amongst your kingdom, meaning you'll be able to do more with the people that are in your kingdom, improve those relationships, which are so important to your kingdom. I think if you get the epic one, you actually get 6 action points. That's 6 things that you can do when you are going for a stroll just for having that title. So it's really, really worth hunting down one that you can actually achieve that's going to fit your gameplay. Also, along with the better quality titles, you also get different and added political actions, extra military units, and of course, we've already gone over the battle plans. And just to break down just how important these titles are, let's say, for instance, you were going to complete the action Great Training Military. Well, without any modifiers at all, this will add 15 to your Brave reputation. But if you equipped Mighty Officer, that will give you 22 plus Brave reputation. However, if you was to switch that to Sage, well, that has a debuff, so you will only receive 11 points for that. As you see, it has the minus 25% on the Brave reputation slot. So if you want to micromanage the amount of points that you're going to be getting on your monthly actions, think about what title you have equipped, because no one's saying you can't swap in and swap out those titles as you want to maximize the amount of experience points you get for your reputations. And as we see, if we was to walk around, take a stroll and interact with a random officer in our kingdom, reputation is definitely something to take into note. For instance, if we chat with this guy, we've never chatted with him before, but you can see on screen that if you look at his reputations, he will have 2 points that are minus, 2 things he doesn't like when talking or interacting with you. They'll be highlighted in red. And then you'll have 2 things that he does like. So for instance, this guy really likes evil. He really likes the evil trait. So if we talk to him, we can also improve our relationship with him. And then if we was to recommend him to join us and try and get him to join us, well, he would take 2 things into consideration. First of all, he would take the relationship you have with him into consideration, and then he would also take your reputation and the things he likes about reputation into consideration. If he likes both those things, he's going to come over. As you saw, whenever we tried to get him, we was at around 70% chance. You could improve that to 100% chance if we actually increased our reputation with him, because that was at a D rank at the time, which isn't particularly high. But it was because he loved the fact that we were so evil. He sang on the same hymn sheet with us there, that he was able to come over. And your reputation with the different officers within your kingdom will also have a direct reflection on whether they actually stay in your kingdom or not. But I think that is all the information I have on both reputation and titles. I hope this little guide has been useful, giving you guys some kind of idea of something that maybe you didn't know before picking up this video. If it has, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel. It helps us out so much and means that I can make more videos just like this on Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. But until next time, guys, I've been Monk and we've been Critically Clueless, and I'll see you in the next video real soon. Until then, happy gaming.